Oh, so I don't need to do nothing but this. Hey, yo, it's MalReactTV. No filters, just facts, and with a real react. Welcome back. Man, so you got one illegal immigrant, a U-turn, illegal U-turn that kills 3 people. So today he was denied bail and so on. So let's find out what really happened to this dude and what they gonna do to this dude, because for one, man, you just did the dumbest shit in the world. You just took 3 innocent lives, bro. 3. I don't get it.
An illegal immigrant involved in a crash that killed 3 people is in a Florida jail. Will stay there after a judge denied his bond just hours ago. The case prompted the White House to act after the suspect obtained his license despite failing English and road sign tests. Madison Scarpino is live with this story. Hi, Madison.
Hi, Rich. 28-year-old Harjinder Singh had his first court appearance this morning after that deadly Florida crash. He's facing 3 counts of vehicular homicide, 3 counts of manslaughter, and he has not yet entered a plea of guilty or not guilty. Today's hearing was quick. There was a translator for Singh interpreting everything the judge was saying, and this is why the judge says Singh cannot have bond.
The defendant is an unauthorized alien, a substantial flight risk, and there are no conditions of release that will ensure your appearance at trial.
Now, all this comes after Singh allegedly killed 3 people on a Florida highway earlier this month. Video shows Singh making an illegal U-turn in an 18-wheeler while a minivan crashes into the truck. After the crash,
My thing is not the illegal turn, it's how he's fucking looking. Like, he don't even give a shit. Like, you don't realize what you just did, motherfucker. You don't realize what you've done. Like, and then just when they were filming him and you can see him, it wasn't even like, man, like, fuck, like, damn, I fucked up. No, nothing. Like, nothing. So it's like, yeah, you're a flight risk and you getting everything you deserve, man, because that shit wasn't right. Like, why the fuck? Hey, why would you turn like that? What was the purpose of even turning like that? And you know his car's behind you.
officials say Singh fled back to California, but Thursday he was extradited back to Florida, and Fox got this exclusive video of his arrival. Singh was escorted by Florida Lieutenant Governor Jay Collins, and Governor Ron DeSantis tells Fox Singh is going to face serious justice. Now, questions still remain as to how Singh was issued both a California and a Washington state commercial driver's license. And all of that is under investigation. In the meantime, Governor DeSantis says the federal government is revoking the business license of the trucking company that hired Singh.
Look, things can happen in business. This is a guy that didn't understand English, and you're putting him in charge of this massive vehicle, and obviously the consequences were deadly.
And now Secretary of State Marco Rubio is pausing issuing worker visas for commercial truck drivers altogether. Rich.
Madison Scarpino live for us. Madison, thank you. Let's bring in former acting ICE Director Jonathan Fahey. Jonathan, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Jonathan, this truck driver is in an awful lot of trouble, huh?
Yeah, and this is such an upsetting situation. And the thing that's so bad about it is, like, we've seen so many of these that it's totally preventable. He should have never had a license, certainly not a commercial driver's license. And you do wonder what's going on in California and some of these states that issue licenses to illegal aliens. If they don't read English, if they don't understand street signs, aren't we all in much more danger? And I think Marco Rubio is exactly right. Hey, let's suspend this and make sure people that are getting commercial driver's licenses are safe on our roads, and also protect American workers to boot.
Yeah, and we're talking about operating an 18-wheeler here. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's much thought or care into that fact, and what a not a weapon, but what a gigantic risk that can be.
Yeah, and do you think there would be a high standard for these types of licenses, or certainly a minimal standard where you can read road signs? And it just shows, you know, that
he gonna make it hard for people who really want to do truck driving to get a license now. He gonna make it hard. Like, bro, what the fuck was he doing at full speed like that, though? And I don't get it. Like, man, U.S. halts all visas for foreign truck drivers. Man, there's not. Hey, Trump is not playing. That's something you guys need to understand. It's so much this man is doing right now. Man, like, They say you can't be in two places at one time. That man everywhere right now.
Is everything, when you think of California, everything seems to be about illegal aliens and making their lives better instead of the American people and their public safety.
Just up the road here in Maryland, we've got Kilmer Abrego Garcia. He's home now, or he's back in Maryland with his family. Does ICE deport him, do you think? Because he's still on the hook for a trial for human trafficking in Tennessee, and there's an order to keep him here. So they brought him back. Are they going to see this process through, do you think?
My guess is he will get deported, and he may soon be the Ugandan man in maybe a matter of days. But it just shows that there are a couple things that are interesting with this judge releasing him on bond, the Tennessee judge. When you compare that to the Florida judge, one thing that is almost a non-starter for bond is somebody has ties to another country, not a citizen, they're detained. So ICE is going to, I believe, remove him because it's in the safety of the American people. And he's on house arrest now, which means he has an ankle monitor, and all you have to do is cut that off and walk out the door, and he could commit another crime. So I think they will deport him. He'll be gone.
Mm-hmm. And part of all this conversation, too, is as the administration ramps up this illegal immigration enforcement, they've got to find places to put people before they try to deport them. And Alligator Alcatraz down in Florida now had a pretty significant court ruling against it, saying that they've got to basically hold off for now. So how much does that hamper what the federal government is trying to do? And do you think that case could successfully be appealed by Florida and the U.S. government?
I think it will successfully be appealed, and I think it will not stop the Trump administration. But what's interesting about that case is it was brought by an environmental group supposedly trying to save panthers and storks and things like that. And you really think, if your interest is making the lives better for panthers and storks, then you wouldn't spend so much time trying to keep more illegal aliens in the country. It's a total big pretense for a lawsuit. I think everyone knows that. And the whole issue here is this was a state facility, and now they're arguing it's a federal facility, so it has to go through all these federal environmental regulations. But remember, the panthers and storks were totally fine when it was an airport, and really, they don't care if it's an airport or detention facility, and they're probably better off with less people in their environment anyway.
And you look at what the federal government's trying to do. There are also other avenues that they're trying to explore. There's the Cornhusker Clink in Nebraska, but there is a massive need. There was a report that ICE is going to need more airplanes. I mean, this is a big infrastructure change as well, right? That the federal government does have a need. You can't just snap your fingers and deport people.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They need more detention spaces, more airlines, more ways to get people out of here. And that's what a lot of these lawsuits are really doing. As you see, it's not about protecting the wildlife. It's about thwarting the Trump administration and their agenda, or at very least slow it down, because we know the Democrats' agenda is keeping as many illegal aliens here for census purposes and other purposes. So everything they're going to do, everything Trump does, they're going to try to check it in court. But the good thing is there's a lot of money in that bill for all of these things, and they're going to do it one way or another.
And this could all speed up now that you have the president saying or the Defense Department, according to Fox and our reporters and teams looking into this stuff, the documents show 1,700 National Guard troops be brought up for law enforcement purposes, but also for immigration enforcement. So you're probably going to see a lot.
That's my thing about it's like everything that Trump tried to do, they try to block it through the court. Even like the federal takeover. The people wanting peace in D.C., people wanting D.C. to look better. Man, I'm in Los Angeles, and I would love for Los Angeles, for L.A. County to look great. I would love to see people, grandmothers and mothers and stuff like that, walk the streets and be able to go to the stores again and stuff like that, man, without the YNs robbing them or shooting at each other and hitting the wrong person. So for people who don't want peace, man, you are the fucking problem with America now. You are the problem. If you live in the nation's capital and you are the president, you know that I'm bringing foreign leaders here. There's people from all over the country coming here. There's, man, what I look like bringing people here, and I got somebody selling drugs out next door to me. Nah, homie, no. Come on, man, it's time to do better. It's your boy MalReactTV. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace. Oh, I forgot.